Okay. I thought I had it. I actually really thought I had coronavirus. Just for a second there. Where were we? So Tuesday night, I am like, my throat, I have a little something in there that doesn't feel good. And sure enough, Wednesday morning, I wake up and I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't going to work because I got a sore throat and I'm exhausted and I ache and all that stuff. So I lounge around for the day, play some video games and take some vitamins. And the next morning I'm like, I'm totally fine. So I go back to work and then I flip on this podcast I listen to that's just the news. And they're like, oh yeah, coronavirus this and blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, wait, what are the symptoms again? So I pull out the phone and I'm like, WebMD or whatever website it was. And it's like, oh, it's sort of like a common cold. And so the more I read, the more I was like, am I dangerous? Suffice it to say that I feel perfectly fine today. Well, the nose is a little stuffy if you can't tell, but outside of that, totally okay. So because it's the smart move and because everyone else is doing it, everything is shutting down, I was like, all right, we'll do a little quarantine at least for the weekend. And now I gotta make videos for my nice brand new fancy desk right here at home, which honestly, it ain't so bad. The good news in all of this, however, is the fact that you can right now book a cruise for cheaper than you can book a motel. I'm talking $50 a night. Cruises, you guys, listen, I went on a cruise. I'm gonna do a video on this. We're talking all you can eat, all-inclusive cruise in the Bahamas for $50 a night if you're willing to take the risk. Anyway, so I figured there's probably a bunch of other people that are also stuck at home. And so let's do a quick self-quarantine survival guide. We're gonna start with a list of the essential supplies. Number one, you're gonna need Netflix. The reason for this is because they have the movie Outbreak. This is so that sadistic people like you can make it out one of the top 10 trending things to watch on Netflix. Look at this. Outbreak, trending now, top 10. What is wrong with you people? God only knows why. Second, you're gonna need a smartphone so that you can get on Instagram and see how bored everyone else also is. Next, you're gonna need slippers. One of these, ideally. Whoa. Slippers are pretty important to me, so I advise having a variety if you can. I actually have more slippers than I do actual shoes. Oh, this one's really important. Item number 4 is a good craft beer. Eric, you drink while you're making your YouTube videos? Yes, I'm over 21 and this is not, get off it, okay? Self-quarantine, gosh. Last item on the list is gonna be an Xbox and cookie dough. Cookies. Now that you have all the essential supplies, you need a list of things to do while you're locked in your house. Number 1, and I love doing this, is you can finally take the time, get on YouTube or wherever and watch your favorite podcast instead of just listening to it like you normally do at work. You could also go looking for new podcasts to listen to, like, oh, I don't know. Welcome to Beyond the Basement, the complete Attack on Titan podcast. No, but seriously, if you have not watched Attack on Titan, even if you don't like anime, you don't have to be a nerd, but go watch the show and then go watch/listen to my podcast I do with my friends. You could also try baking. That's something I don't normally do, but recently took up because I really wanted cookies, and Becca was like, I'm not making you cookies, but I'll show you how. Oh, this one's super important. You can change the batteries in your remote. Think about it. When was the last time you did that? Oh, God. Or your, what are they called? Your fire alarms. This might be much more important. Scratch that. Change the batteries in your fire alarms. It's probably even, or just do them all. Just do both. Do everything. Go around your house and find stuff that has batteries and just change all of them. This is one of my personal favorites. You can go back and play old video games you haven't played in a super long time. Bust out the 64. You could also try playing new video games that you've never played before. You could try reading the Bible. Wait, where's my Bible? Yeah, mine's a little ugly. It's old. But anyway, I highly suggest try reading the Bible, even if you're not religious, because there's just lots of good stuff in here. Obviously, I'm a little biased. That's okay. I suggest starting in 1 Samuel, actually. It's in the Old Testament. It's the story with David and Goliath and all kinds of crazy stuff. So just go try it. Board games. This is the most important one. I should have started with this. What you should be doing while you are self-quarantined and laying low during coronavirus is shopping online for stuff that you didn't normally know that you could get online. Here's what I mean. Stuff like laundry detergent and cleaning supplies and large boxes of Korean spicy ramen. All of that stuff is available on Amazon for a great price. The reason I should have led with that is because stuff like board games, slippers, batteries for all those different stuff in your house. All of that stuff you can get online, and that way you don't have to go out to the store and go put yourself out in the dangerous world. That's twice in the same video. 3 times. Anyway, go buy stuff online that you might normally get in a store, because that way you don't have to go out to the store and you can just stay at home safe and sound in your slippers. Thank you for watching. This has been Eric Hansen's Coronavirus Self-Quarantine Survival Guide. We'll see you next time.